All right, good morning. Let's do this lesson from 5-5. We're talking about common factoring. Okay, so GCF stands for greatest common factor. And so it says what? Find the biggest number that divides the numbers evenly. All right, so what I'm going to do here, if you know your multiplication tables, this should be fairly easy. However, I'm going to break it down into a tree here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break down 8 into its prime factors. So what can we divide 8 by? We can divide 8 by what? By 2, right? So 2 times 4 is 8. Okay. Now, we can continue breaking this number down. So here, 4 would be what? 2 times 2. So 8 is what? 2 times 2 times 2. Everyone okay with that? Now, 12, let's break it down into its prime factors. So 12 will be what? 2 times what? 2 times 6. And 6 would be what? 2 times 3. So to make 12, we need to do what? 2 times 2 times 3. Okay. To make 8, we have to do 2 times 2 times 2. So what do they have in common? Which factors do they have in common? A 2 is here, I see. And I see a 2 over here as well. I see another 2 here. And I see another 2 here. So the greatest common factor of 8 and 12 would be 2 times 2. So the GCF would be 2 times 2, which is 4. All right, so let's try to break down 24 into its prime factors. So 24 would be what? 2 times 12. Okay. And 12 is what? 2 times 6. And what's 6? 2 times 3. So to make 24, we have to multiply what? 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay. Now, let's break down 48 into its prime factors. 48 is what? 2 times 24. Now, I think I'll stop there, right? Because I already see the greatest common factor. Do you see the greatest common factor? What is it? It would be 24. So both numbers, 24 and 48, can be divided by what? 24. So that is the greatest common factor. Does that make sense? All right, so the GCF for this one would be 24. All right. Let's continue. All right, so let's go with 15 and 25. So 15, we can break up into what? What times what gives me 15? 3 times 5, right? And 5, it's already a prime factor, so I don't need to go any further. And 25 would be what? 5 times 5. All right, so what's the greatest common factor here? It would be just a single 5. Okay, so I see a 5 in here. I see a 5 here. So the greatest common factor in this case is 5. Okay, thank you. All right, so here's a review. Here's a review of what we've been doing. Is expanding, so we've been using the distributive property to multiply into the bracket, right? So we're really getting what? 2 times 4x, right? Plus 2 times 5. Yes? And that becomes 2 times 4 is 8x, and plus 2 times 5, which is 10. All right. Everyone good? So let's multiply the 4 into everything. So in this case, you got 4 times 3x minus 8 times 4. Okay, so what do you get? 4 times